Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your June 2020 reading. This is going to be a tarot card reading, and I'm also going to add some knowledge from Kabbalah, which is what I study, and I hope you find it interesting because I believe that at its core, tarot is associated to Kabbalah. So let's start by talking a little bit about June. As you know, we are in Gemini season, which is represented by the Lovers, but June 21st, we are switching to Cancer energy, Cancer season, which is represented by the Chariot. Now, why is Gemini represented by the Lovers? It's not only about romance and love, it's also about bridging polarities, and this is something that Gemini season asked us to find in ourselves. It's an inner balance. So in this card, we see a man and a woman and the angel above them. So the Gemini would be the angel above, trying to make peace and harmony and bridge two things together. So Gemini at its core takes two things and wants to build something productive out of it. So Gemini would connect between the product and the client, between bitter and sweet, left and right, male and female, and want to create something from it. So I feel that in each one of us, there was this kind of journey of bringing the dark to the light, finding that balance in us, maybe finding it with your partner or just with yourself. So Gemini season is about walking, teaching yourself the right pace, the right, let's say, alchemy in you. And what's going to happen in Cancer season, which will be a little more challenging, I want to say in advance. According to Kabbalah, there are 3 months each year that are a little more challenging, and one of them is Cancer season, because the protection, like the divine protection, is not as strong. So in Gemini season, we were protected and encouraged in our personal development, but Cancer season will be a little more rocky, and it's good to know in advance. So as you can see, the Chariot is very shielded, like he has a shield, he's safe, he knows where he's going. So if in Gemini season we taught ourselves how to walk, in Cancer season we're teaching ourselves how to protect ourselves. And one of the things that you need to remember is also protecting yourself in things that are associated to vision, because Cancer is linked to vision. So noticing what you're watching on TV, places you're going, images you're planting inside of you. So try as much as possible to stay away from things that you know can cause like a panic attack with you, and keep yourself very, very safe, especially from June 21st on. Another thing to know about Cancer is repeated action. So don't forget that quality of doing something again and again and again and again until you reach success. It's about nourishing something. It's about taking something that is very, very small until it grows, and it has a lot of potential for abundance. Before I spread the tarot, I want to point out at the Tree of Life of Kabbalah. It is behind me. I'm going to also put it on the screen for you so you can see it more closely. And the reason I want to talk about it is to point out the Sphira, the sphere, the center that is associated with your energy and with your ruling planet, which is Jupiter. So basically this tree is combined with 10 Sphirot. These are 10 levels of awareness. We have the 3 upper ones, which are more divine or more highly spiritual, the white, gray, and black. And then we have the 7 lower ones. It's not really lower, it's just connected to earth more. So there's a better combination between the material and the spiritual. And you're associated with the 4th Sphira. Its color is blue, and it represents abundance. And it is associated with finding purity and forgiveness. So it's talking a lot about the power of forgiveness and the combination between knowing how to forgive and how that opens the channels of abundance in you. Because when we are stuck, when we don't forgive other people, something is not moving correctly in our energy. And I feel that you can teach other people how to do that, because you don't hold grudges. Like, you can be a light to others, and I do know that a lot of you are already spiritual teachers, teachers of love, teachers of how to behave, teachers of how to flow, just knowing how to flow. I do see you also maybe cooking more this month, something sweet, maybe with honey, or maybe curing something with honey, or making pancakes, something with honey. Okay, first card is Page of Swords. I'm gonna continue talking. Midsummer is also happening in the middle of June. It's in summer solstice. I think it's June 21st. And it's considered to be a witchy holiday. It's actually a very good holiday and is associated with marriage and long-lasting relationships, love, male energy. So for those of you who are coupled or want to be coupled, notice that there is like an energy of love around that time, and maybe you want to celebrate drinking something, maybe a cocktail that is sweet, maybe a cocktail that has honey in it, and just making a really, really nice new moon ritual for yourself and asking the world for what you want. So what I was also seeing for you is kind of like, I feel there is a genie around you, like, you know, in Aladdin, that just wants to know what it is that you want, Sagittarius. And let's just think also, the genie's color is blue. And I just talked about the fact that you're associated with the fourth Sphira, which is blue too. And maybe the answers to what you want is knowing how to ask. So maybe during the new moon, it's a good idea to sit and write everything that you want and believe that a genie is actually listening. We have the Death card here. There's a genie that actually is listening to you and is wanting to help you. So I feel that the universe wants to help you, just wants to know what exactly is that you want. I also do see you getting rid of jealousy. If you were jealous of somebody in the past or somebody was jealous of you, I feel that in June you're gonna work through it and you're gonna eliminate it. Kind of like, you know, the card, the Eight of Cups. Let's see if I have it here quickly. Sorry, I meant the Seven of Cups. I usually don't do this, selecting a card, and I'm not gonna put it in the spread. I just wanna talk about it a little bit because I feel that this is very similar to what I wanted to talk about, the genie and the idea of jealousy. So we see this person, which is black, you know, it's not lighted, and it's looking at a window and all the opportunities, and maybe the answer to what you're seeking is not actually in other people's windows. So what I want you to imagine is that there's like a spotlight right now at on this figure, and now this figure is asked, what do you want? And maybe the answer is not in the window. So yeah, maybe you're multi-talented in some stuff that a lot of people are doing, but maybe when you really ask your inner self what it is that you want, it's gonna be something so genius that it's not even in the window. So the spotlight is on you. The genie is asking, what is your invention? What is the thing that you want? Okay, we have Justice. So you are gonna leave this month feeling very balanced, with a clear mind, which is very, very good. We all want clarity all the time. You're leaving a situation of perhaps some financial struggle or struggle around romance. This is in the past. I feel you've done the work. So the fives always asks us to do something in order to get a reward. And I feel that you put a lot of effort in, could be spiritual work, could be also work towards your money, but this is something that I definitely see a big change in. There's going to be a shift in many aspects of your life this month. June is the month of change for you, because when I see the Death card coming up so quickly combined with the Page of Swords, there is something big happening. Let's see a little more. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, fantastic. 10 of Wands, another 10, wow. 9 of Swords, a lot of reaching the high ones. Temperance, Temperance is your energy, Sagittarius. 6 of Wands, the card of miracle. And 3 of Swords, very nice. All right, so let's look closely at the cards. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands shows me of a lot of money and success coming from your work. And this is something that you've already started working on, and I see you being very busy in the beginning of June, but it's busy, it's a good kind of busy, because it's busy that brings you money, and you're very good in generating a lot of money. So that's a good thing. June starts with a good start, but towards the middle of June, I do see you getting worried about something, and it could be associated to your romantic situation. So maybe a fear of something that you were dragging from your past. This is what I was talking a little bit about, the Five of Pentacles. Maybe a situation that you feel like could harm you in some way, or maybe this is an ex-partner that is reappearing and you're kind of worried about that. But I do feel you're going to get some sort of divine assistance, or maybe assistance from a Gemini person or somebody that is very good with their thought process. And this person will really help you get your power back. And the Temperance is all about bridging two things together. So for example, if you're very, very good in what you're doing in your occupation, this person will help you kind of take all that strength that you have to face this romantic situation that you might be dragging and understand it a little better. So there's going to be a miracle for you happening towards the end of June. So maybe Cancer season is looking pretty good for you, because we have here the Six of Wands, which is the miracle card. It's the Leo card. You might also be associated with a Leo that will give you a lot of blessings. So there you go, Sagittarius, very good. And this Leo person is going to help you face some sort of pain that you have in your heart, some sort of thing that you had from your past that you were dragging with you, and you're seeking healing for it now. So the Three of Swords is kind of like an open heart surgery, and the more we clean, the more we heal, the higher we reach. And what you want to reach is total forgiveness to whatever has been done to you, because you want to achieve the most abundance that you can achieve. So there's going to be a process. It's going to be a little bit painful, because we do see here the Death, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Wands, but it's all for the better. And the end result of all of this is justice. So you will get success in your progress. And I mean, money looks good, but it's all about kind of this inner process. And the more work we do inside of us, then the manifestation of the work appears in our physical surroundings. So I do see Gemini helping you, Leo helping you, Scorpio also may help you doing that shift, seeing things more clearly, and maybe a fellow Sagittarius is also around you, and you are assisting each other in your growth. So let's see a little more. I do see you as a teacher, Sagittarius. So whatever you are experiencing, you're already like in a really high level, and it's just reaching higher. I mean, you probably can read your own cards. You don't even need me to read it to you. I'm just like adding some inspiration for you, because you're already a master. Okay, we have here Jupiter talking about abundance and talking about your ruling planet. It appeared again. It says the power of knowledge. So this tells me that maybe it's time to go back to the books, go back to material you love to read, and you can do maybe the work with yourself. I believe the work that you're seeking to do is about relationships. So maybe books about psychology, or occult knowledge, spirituality, any kind of new technique of healing. I feel that can work. Maybe stuff about also trade and communication. Whatever you're drawn to and you feel that can assist you at this time. Also, maybe things that are associated to yoga. Maybe you love yoga or meditations. Maybe you're thinking about visiting India. Could be also that you're getting deeper into astrology, maybe making rituals that are like astrology related, and encouraging planets in your chart to grow and to really be powerful. So let's say if we know that Jupiter is associated with Thursday because it's Thor's day and Thor is like the thunder god, it's Jupiter. So know that maybe on Thursdays you should light incense and flowers that are associated to Jupiter and colors or whatever. Create your rituals around the ruling planets that you want to activate their power in your life. That's what I'm seeing here. Maybe create a money spill for you. We can all use more money. Why not, right? Or whatever kind of abundance you want. More clients, more free time, more books, more nature, whatever it is that you want, Sagittarius. More good food. You're an excellent chef. So, and I know that you appreciate good food very, very much. Okay, we have here the card of forgiveness. This is unreal. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotion. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Woo! Okay, this is also the color green. Okay, growth. Maybe being in nature will also help you to activate the power of forgiveness. And the power of forgiveness is something about your past. It could be associated with a father figure or with a family, some sort of situation that you still are dragging a little bit or were dragging and still needs to be clean. Okay, let's do a Divine Feminine Oracle card for you. I do encourage you to bring more flowers into your house and green leaves or green plants. All right, we have Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. This is so beautiful. This is calling you to trust what you feel inside of you. Your gut, your stomach is so smart. Don't go to places that you feel are not right for you. Don't talk to people that you feel are not right for you. And go to places or be around people that you feel comfortable with, that are accepting you, that love you, that want to encourage your growth. And they are like your genies. They're there to help you and they love you. And we all love you, Sagittarius. I absolutely love you. And I'm gonna pull now an archetype card for you. Sometimes I'm a little scared of this deck. You should know there are some, let's say, more tricky cards here. This deck was designed by a Sagittarius woman, Caroline Mace, and she's wonderful. But she's not all fairies and unicorns. There are some quite interesting archetypes here, and let's see what the universe wants to bring us, Sagittarius. Okay, we have here Rebel. Light attributes, challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Beautiful. Shadow attributes, reject legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. This also is the color green. This just tells me that you are dancing to your own rhythm. If something doesn't feel right, you just don't do it. Find the right spirituality for you, find the right teachers for you, find your path, or if it doesn't exist, create it and ask that genie to help you with that creation. So thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. You are unreal. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you for all your contribution, all your teachings, all your knowledge. Good luck with everything. Have a wonderful month. Bye.